So long.
So long. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, once again. It's the Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition. I'm your host, Michael T. Shamborn III, a.k.a. Neo, broadcasting live from the real world here at Cult Classic Neo headquarters, where we've pirated a signal and hacked into the Matrix, such that we can break you free from all the internet foolishness, negativity, and cynicism that seems to plague our people. We want to set you free to a positive land, full of milk and honey. The promised land of YouTube gaming. It's Witcher 3. Last episode we talked about our favorite Saturday morning cartoons. If you missed it, feel free to leave us a comment on that. Then we talked about... Oh, looks like I made it. Looks like we made it, ladies and gentlemen. Daggum! Also talked about the fact that I actually preferred regular day cartoons with USA Cartoon Express, which was so dope. I wish that still came on. You know what I mean? Like, just look at how many people are wandering this town. This game is massive in terms of its resource needs, and it still gets it done somehow, some way.
Take it easy.
Alright, let's see if the thing I've selected is actually who I need to speak with to get what I need. In fact, you know what? I vaguely remember. You're getting ready to see a pretty crazy cutscene here, if memory serves me right. Maybe not. Oh, no, this is a job board. It's okay. We can certainly stand to have a couple more jobs in the job jar. Yeah, I'm looking for... Okay, this is where I think the crazy cutscene's about to go down. Oh, no, not yet. But I do remember that the merchant is over here. Alright, blacksmith, what do you got for me, homie? Give me my saddlebag, son.
Need something sharpened, reforged.
What do you have on offer?
Alright. Does he have it? I thought this was the guy that had it. I know the weapons... Ah, there it is, there it is. I see it. I see it, yo. Is this it? 70 maximum inventory? I don't know if that's the one. Maybe it's the best you can get for now, and you do get a better one than this, though. But I do believe that's better than what I'm carrying. But let me verify, because I don't want to spend a bunch of money on something I don't need.
So long.
It ain't so long, boy. Let's go to inventory. So yeah, if you swim your way, you can get to... Oh, no, I don't have any saddlebags at all. So this is going to take me up to 130, I believe. Let's get back on the wire with him. And so the earlier in the game you do this, the better off it's going to be for you.
What do you have on offer?
Because you'll be able to carry more stuff, which means you can loot more stuff, which means you can sell more stuff, which means... Oh, I don't have enough coin. How much is it? It's 463. Okay, I can sell some stuff to get it. Let's sell this Gambison. Right there should be enough. Sell these mittens that I hate. The blue gloves, which I'm not going to wear. Now let's get over here. Should be able to buy it. Delicious. All right, let's get into our inventory and actually equip this. And what it should do immediately is take our carry capacity up to... Our carry capacity up to 130 is what should be getting ready to happen here. And I hate these stupid Facebook messages, man. I turned that off in Google and it just still doesn't. I don't know what's going on. All right, so yep, took our stuff up to 130. Stand by 1 second, guys. I gotta take care of this. So annoying. Beyond annoying. Anyway. Alright, we now have what I wanted to show you, which is Novigrad. You're welcome. Hello. And we now have the saddlebags, which make us able to carry a lot more stuff. Now we can just go do some free roaming, which I think will be amazingly enjoyable. So does anybody remember a cartoon called Silverhawks? Y'all remember that? I didn't really... I watched Silverhawks growing up. I thought it was cool, but I never got like heavy into it. I just remember loving the opening song. Like, cartoons in the 80s and 90s had the illest opening themes. Now we can just fast travel back, which means now we can fast travel to Novigrad when we want, which is amazing. Now we don't have to do so much horseback riding. Just go to Crow's Perch. Or I think what we're going to do, before we go to Crow's Perch, I want to do some more questing. Get my levels up a bit. So let's go ahead and close that out. Secondary quests. Novigrad. Alright. Wild at Heart. Yeah, let's go do that Velen quest. Witcher contracts, Novigrad, Velen. Yeah, we can knock out some of these side quests before we go see the Red Baron. But yeah, like, I remember shows like, you had Silverhawks had a dope opening song. The second gen Transformers show, second or third gen, had a dope opening song. Matter of fact, I think it was third gen. Had a dope opening song. I think it was the gen after Transformers the movie dropped. And then Mask had one of the illest opening songs. Secret raiders working overtime, fighting crime. Oh, I said it backwards. It's Masked Crusaders. Then it's Secret Raiders who will neutralize soon as they arrive. Tracker's gonna lead the mission. The Spectrum's got that supervision. Mask is the mighty power that can save the day. Y'all remember that? Used to get me so hyped. Like the fact that I still know the words and haven't watched it in probably over 20 years should be. Now I've heard the song within the last 20 years, but I haven't watched the show.
Stench.
Like, if you like that type of stuff, you should check out a website called retrojunk.com if it's still a website and if you didn't already know about it. Definitely a dope place to go to get your nostalgia fix. So we're out here in Velen doing side quests. Velen is a beautiful landscape, by the way. They did a really good job with it. At least in this one guy's opinion. I don't know if I did this quest the first time I played the game. Yeah, maybe I did. Yeah, I think I did this one.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Dang, that's a handsome brother. You see that dude? He's handsome.
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, I'm no sign of her.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village. Forgot to tell you.
No. My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
All right. So, one of the things I want to kind of pause and discuss here is something I've told many people about The Witcher 3, and I think I've mentioned it on the show here, but it bears repeating based on what you're seeing here. This quest does have a very interesting ending, and I remember it. But the side quests like this in the game often have better storytelling than the main story itself, especially as you get toward the end. And I know I've mentioned this, that toward the end of The Witcher 3, the main storyline, it it's fine. It comes together and it ends fine, but it gets a little long in the tooth, if you know what I mean. Like, it gets long-winded. Like, all right, I get it. Like, let's just get the cutscenes over with so we can get to some killing. But these quests never seem to really get old. Like, they're so well written, so well put together, and just executed that it's like, wow, this is legit. Am I supposed to be talking to her?
Greetings, you Glenna.
Aye. The brittle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times. We talk.
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howler's got her.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Yeah, what you got?
Thanks. Farewell.
All right, that's one neighbor down. We're going to talk to all the neighbors. Now, I will say that these kind of detective quests that are very common to the Witcher series are not my favorite. I don't really like doing these.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's size and O's. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them.
I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
We're going to be running on the fence. Alright, looks like we're going to the woods. Maybe we should bring old Roach with us. I hate that he spawned so far away for the sake of realism. Like, guys, this is a video game. The horse spawning right next to me is totally fine. Like, it's cool.
Let's go.
I know it'll break immersion, but whatever. There'd be beasts in these. I mean, just look at these woods, man. Tell me that doesn't look legit like you're here. It's my favorite aspect of this game is just or one of my favorite aspects is just the sense of discovery. Get off the horse, man, before they attack. Alright, let's get some dog tallow.
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
Dang it, I was supposed to hit the other part where he says you don't care about your sister. So now she's got me as a heartless beast. I don't really like that terminology. I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me, girl. Alright, let's see if I can remember what we need to do specifically in this wood. This wooded glade. It's a very large plot of land to cover based on this. So you got, use your Witcher senses inside this giant circle. And it's like, alright, that's cool and all. But man, I'd rather be fighting monsters than running around in a big circle, holding left trigger, hoping that something will light up that I'm supposed to click on. Like, it's just weird.
Claw marks. Deep. No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Yes, it is Witcher. What else could be interesting?
Smell of a rotting corpse. Hannah. Blood spattered all around. To pieces, literally.
Good lord.
Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful.
A lichen.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
Well, let's, I guess, follow them.
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Alright, let's walk around and find stuff on the ground. Let's do that. So yeah, this is the most annoying part of the game. Other than the stingy XP, which you can mod out, these Witcher detective hunts are the most annoying part of the game. Because they just break up the pacing. Like, let me just run around until whatever is supposed to light up, lights up. And then I'll do my thing. Yay. Finally.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
And we're still looking for stuff? Okay. Now it hasn't bathed, so now we follow the trail to whatever. And then eventually it starts to weaken and you gotta... Yeah, like this part of the game I could have totally done without. Just breaks up the pacing. And I get that this is true to his character or whatever, but it's just not that fun to play for me. Man, this is a lot of tree jumping this dude is doing. Looks like we found him. It sounds like we found him. I don't see anybody, but I hear people. Where are you, wolf?
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods?
Apparently this werewolf cat. Look, it's probably the house. Let's just go over there, right? No? No, here we go. Why is it not lighting up for me to select it? It's clearly something for me to click on. Or maybe not. Maybe just follow it. Okay, so I guess we're just following it.
Looks like...
Alright, we're ignied up. Hopefully this won't take all night. Yeah. I do not remember how to make this work. And I need a torch or something so I can see my way around. So, we're going to go ahead and exit here. Apologies for the snafooery that I just introduced you all to. We found the lair. It's just... without a torch or cat potion, it's hard to get down there and do stuff, which is still kind of annoying because these Witcher run around and search for stuff quests are just whack to me. I've never understood why they exist, but as a parting gift, we can look at this beautiful landscape here in Velen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here at Cult Classic Neo. Michael T. Shamborn, aka Neo, is getting ready to sign off and head back to the real world. I love all of you. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.